There are many ways you can play cribbage, such as you can play three-handed with three people, and that's everyone on themselves, or you can play four-handed with four people on two teams. And the most simple way that I'll be teaching you today is two-handed with just two people. So to start things off, while playing cribbage, you deal 6 cards to each person. And once each person has 6 cards, they look at their hand. They decide what 2 cards they find least valuable in their own hand, and they put it in the crib. Now, the crib is an extra hand that you count at the end of the turn that the dealer gets towards his points. And after that, after all cards are in the crib, the person ahead of the dealer cuts the deck, so they take about half the deck off, and the dealer takes, you put the second half on top, and the dealer takes the top card off the bottom and flips it. This card now counts towards the total in your hand, but it has nothing to do with the counting phase. So once you're done dealing, you move on to the pegging phase, where the person after the dealer, going clockwise, lays down a card. So he lays a 3, and right now I can lay another 3, so that's 6, and since it's a pair, I get 2 points, and it moves on to the next person. The goal of this is to get to 31, and you can get 2 points for getting to 31, and there are also other ways you can get points, as you saw from the pair. And so he keeps laying, and so that's 13, and I have a 2, so I can do 15, and every time you get a 15, you get 2 points as well. And we keep going, and so now 15 plus 6 is 21, and the goal is to get to 31, and I have a 10 here, so I'll have 31. You can also get 2 points from the 31s, and I got 31 for 2. He lays his last card. 7. I lay my last. That adds up to 10. So there's nothing special about that, but since I laid the last card of the whole hand, I get a go for 1 point. And so after the pegging phase, you go on to the counting phase, where you lay down your whole hand, and you can include the cut card. Well, you do include the cut card. And right here, I have the 2, 3, and the 10 for 15 for 2, the other 3 with that for 15 for 4, and a pair for 6 points. And unfortunately, the cut card doesn't actually help me this hand, so I take my 6 points, and we move on to the other person's hand, which is what you would do in a normal game, but for time's sake, I'll just go on to my crib right here, which is the dealer's extra hand. And so right here, I have 15 for 2, the 7 and the 8, and I also have a run for 3, the 6, 7, 8. That gives me 3 points. You add that 3 points to the 2 for the 15, and I get a total of 5 points for this hand, and it moves on to the next dealer.